Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
This is Dukas Copy Webinars and you are watching Trading with
Hello everyone.
Rakesh.
This is
My name is Rakesh and I'm your host. I'm Dukas Copy's community member and I'm not an employee of Dukas Copy. I want to make it clear that whatever I am saying here are my own ideas. It has nothing to do with the bank. So please focus on what I say and don't take them as the advice from the Dukas Copy Bank, please. And as the name suggests, we will be carrying out the trading talk a little, but it will be mostly technical in nature. And in this stream, we will be only talking about the technical aspects of trading and we'll try to ignore all the fundamentals that are there because whatever the fundamental thing is there going on in the world is already on our chart. Okay, so we will try to follow the charts only for our analysis, and in this video we will be only using the candlestick charts. We'll try to find out the key levels for all the pairs so that we can trade them in our favor. And if you are new to the technical analysis or if you are new to the price action trading, which is essentially what we do here, a type of trading, I request you to go to our channel's page and maybe select the playlist section. There you will find two playlists. One is profitable candlestick patterns and the other one is profitable chart patterns. So these two playlists, if you check them out, you will find very meaningful data over there and it will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this program. At the end of the session, I'll be taking the questions from the viewers. So I request you to keep your questions to be asked till the end of the session. But even if you ask them in between, I will maybe answering them at the end after covering the topics that we have to do in this 45 minutes or so. Last but not least, everything that I say in this live stream is for information or knowledge purpose only. Please do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. With that said, I want to welcome my viewers, Anwar Usman. Hello everyone. He says hello everyone. Hello Anwar. Thank you very much for joining the live stream today. So what we do before we hop onto the charts, let me show you something that is very important, and it is risk disclaimer, because we are talking about the foreign exchange, and whenever there is a trading of foreign exchange, it is mostly on margin and a lot of people trade on margin. So I want to make it clear that whenever you trade on margin, it carries a high level of risk and it is not suitable for all, especially if you don't know how to trade. If you don't know how the leverage works, then it can go against you and sadly it can also deplete your account in no time. So better you understand this all. Okay, you have a knowledge of the risk that is involved, and then only you hop onto the live stream or maybe even the forex trading. With that said, I want to switch to the live charts, guys. First thing, dollar index. All right, so if you have a solid plan for trading, I think there will be very less fear factor in your brain, and the fear and greed are the two driving forces that actually can make or break a trader. So I'll say that if you have a plan, solid plan, then the fear factor is almost not present in your trading. So what is here? So is this something that you can say, okay, we were aware that this is going to happen. Look at these charts. Okay, we were somewhere here, and then after this thing happened, just these two candles had come and we had suggested a path for the dollar, that this is the possible trajectory that it is going to take. Oh, okay, if anyone, okay, Mr. Anwar, if you're thinking that I have just drawn it now, maybe you can switch to the previous webinar that is recorded already and you can check that out. Okay, I'm not trying to boast here that whatever I say only that thing happens. Okay, what I'm trying to say here is that these two candles gave us a lot of information that what is about to happen now. These two candles, one is this trend was broken by this candle and this particular candle broke the recent low. Okay, in upswing this was the recent low, and we had thought, okay, this low is broken, that means now buyers are becoming sellers. So they became sellers here, you see, at the confluence of the resistance. That means this horizontal level and this falling trend line from these two 4 hour charts, 4 hourly, they became sellers, they pushed the dollar down, and when it tried to rise again, it found resistance here again, pushed it down below this support, and now this support is acting as a resistance. You see, easy peasy. Now to what extent it can go? I think it can go at least 107.46. That is a minimum I would say, and I will say to an extent it can go to this place also, because if you see the long term rising channel, then it is this one, and somewhere here in this zone it should find support, and maybe eventually then it will start rising. Now that is what I think. Let us see how the things unfold, but as of now dollar gives no signs of going up here. Okay, so the dollar is falling against most of the currency pairs. So what is happening in the other places? Let us see that. Before that, I want to tell you what are the resistances. Now 108.21 is the immediate resistance for the dollar index, and it has support at around 107.46. I cannot say it is a support. I can say it is a potential support, because after breaking it to the upside, the price tested this area on 26th of August, and after that this will be the second time that the price is going to test that. So this is a potential support, because earlier on 26th of August it was a good support. So let us see how the things unfold here when the price strikes here. But if it breaks, then this rising channel will keep on providing support till the time it is not breached to the downside. Alright guys, let's see what is euro doing. Euro seems like it has given already a double bottom breakout here. Maybe I should show you on the 4 hour, which is even better chart. Okay, we need to design a double bottom here. One bottom, two bottom, and from here when the price makes the highest high, that is called the resistance line. Okay, actually it is already there, so we need not to draw it. I am going to delete it. So this was our zone of resistance. Actually this was not actually the zone of resistance. If you see, essentially these 2-3 highs are the zones of resistance. This was just a reaction, and thereafter there was another reaction. So I want to include this one also, so I will say not this. Okay, I will show you why it is important to draw the trend lines. They are very, very important. Okay, down, high, this. Actually this was the area. Why? Because there were so many highs in this area. You can even lower them down to include these reaction highs. So in that case, all these reaction highs will be included. Okay, now I want to include these because I know that in the future it has become a support. Now you may be thinking, okay, because he has seen this, that's why he is drawing the these lines. No, my friend, that is not true. Okay, although it is solving my purpose here of showing that this has become support at the later stage, but also notice that this was the area which provided a lot of resistance. Okay, and even support to this one here, resistance here, and resistance here also. I will even try to include this one also, and maybe try to include this one also. So this is the level of resistance. This is the level of resistance that we should be looking at, and this level after breakout provided support for the price. And now if you draw a channel, you can expect this was the initial low, right? This one, this was the lowest low, this was the second low, this was the recent high, this was the low. Okay, leave it. This channel is not that good because it is so steep, the angle is so brisk. Maybe when it will form another low here, then we will be able to draw a better channel. But you got the idea, right? After the breakout from the double bottom, now it is trying to, I think, achieve 1.0368, but on the way there is this falling channels resistance, and this is a strong resistance. Not gonna lie, this is a strong resistance, and it is not allowing the price to go high. But you see this breach on the 4 hour. Do you see this? How clean this is? How clean? This is called a marubozu. When you have very small upper candle wicks and very small lower candle wicks, it is called marubozu. That means after opening, it just went straight away to the upside and it did not even try to look down. That means the buyers are very aggressive in this area. Now if the buyers have been very aggressive in this area, will they let this bullish candle to deplete, or will they let the price to come below this bullish candle? No friends, I don't think so, not today or not maybe tomorrow. So if somebody is trying to open a buy position here, I think this solid line, this solid candle should be the stop loss, and above this high of this candle, the next target that we are going to see is 1.0368, because there's no resistance after that in between this area. Do you see that? So if somebody is trying to open buy here, maybe higher than this one and then targeting this one, but if you switch to the daily, you will see that the price is still in a downtrending structure. We need to break above 1.0368 to be very sure that the price has started its uptrend. But if you start thinking about this thing here, okay, there was a lower low. After making this high, the price made another low, and this low is already broken. So I will again switch to this. As per structure, the recent high that the price had made is already broken. Now if the recent high has already been broken, that means this downtrend is now in, what is it called? The downtrend is in, there is a very good word for that. Okay, I mean it is vulnerable now, this downtrend. I forgot that word. If I remember, I will say it again maybe later. But right now you see that this downtrending channel's resistance line, this has been breached once, although the price seems to be returning from here. But if you switch to 4 hours, you will see that it has already taken support at the lower levels and now is trying to go further high. Now while in the process, if it is going further high, that in the process, if it is able to breach this high of this particular candle, that is on 12th of September 0500, then there is a very high possibility of the price reaching 1.0368, because there is no resistance in between. All right, getting my point? You're with me? Clara, okay. Hello everyone, she says. Hey, hello, welcome to the stream, thanks for joining us. So this is what's going on. Most certainly 1.0368 is the next target for the euro here on this chart. And on the downside, if you see where is the support, 1.0089 area might give support to the price while it is trying to go further. Talking about the Great Britain pound, on the daily it may seem that okay, the price did not close higher than this 1.1608, although we have written here a close above 1.1608 will expose 1.1759. Now this I had written on the basis of the daily chart, but on the daily you did not see the close higher than this, but on the 4 hour it did happen. We saw a closing higher, then we saw a pullback, and eventually it just you see it is not trying to come lower now. Every time it is trying to come lower, the buyers are aggressive and they are trying to push the prices high. That means the prices are going towards 1.1759. Don't you think so? Looking at this chart now, 1.1759 as per our key levels is a very important level. Why? Because this level has given a lot of support to the price in the past. Okay, see here, and after breach it has acted as a very good resistance in the past. So that means whenever the price breaches or tries to test this area again, it may find a lot of resistance. But also there is a contrary thing that is happening here. While the price was trying to make lower highs and lower lows, the recent high that the price had made was 1.1608 and it has already been breached. That means the downtrend now is vulnerable, or now the price is the price action is showing here that higher high has already been higher low has already been made, because after this high the price made this low here. Okay, I will mark this on my chart so that you have a clear idea. I'm marking this as higher low. You see, this is a higher low than the previous low. Why I am saying this becomes the higher low? Because once the price made a low here, it made a high here and then a higher low. But when it made a high which was higher than the previous high, which was here, after that it made a low here and breached this high again. So this becomes a valid higher low. I hope you are with me, because this is a bit tricky to understand. If you are following passion also, then it is easy, but I will try to explain it again. with the help of polyline. You see, this was the structure. The market was making lower low, lower high, then lower low, and after that the price made a high here, actually a lower low again. Okay, now when the price made a lower low here guys, I want to state here that this one is nullified. This one here is nullified. Okay, in that case, this is the thing. So after making this low, the price made a high here and eventually made a low here. Now after this, what happened? I want to clear this so that there is no confusion. After this, the price has made a high here, which was greater than this high the price had made in the past. And after making this high here on 9th of September, the price has made a low here and has already made another higher high. Now that means this low now is higher low than this one. Don't you think so? So that's why I have marked it as a higher low. Sounds good? So now this qualifies as the higher low. Now if the price has already made a higher low and is about to make a higher high, what does it mean? Higher low and higher high means uptrend. Now the price, when it changes the trend, it starts from the smaller time frames. So now till 4 hour, the price has become, the structure has become a buying structure. Now that means, let us switch to the daily and see, has it become a buying structure on the daily? Well, on the daily, this was a low, then this was a high, and this was a low. Okay, low here, this was a recent high, this was a, so on the daily also it has qualified, almost, it has already qualified as a buying structure. Now if it has qualified as a buying structure, don't you think that those who missed buying here, they will buy here at the retest of that level? So that's why you saw after closing higher, that's why you saw when it came back to this area, there's a lot of buyers. That's why this Marubozu is there. That's why such a candle, and those who had missed now, they have no chance of coming back. I think they will go to test for 1.1759 first, and then maybe the price can come back to give it another chance, or maybe not even that chance, and the price may continue towards 1.1900. Now that only time will tell, but now you got it. Okay, the structure has changed. Now to enter again in a downtrend, there is no option for the price but only to breach 1.1409 area. So this is very essential, to breach 1.1409 area, then only we can say that the price has again entered a downtrend, because this is the lowest low that the price has made. Okay, as of now, after this, if the price makes something like this, then okay, only in this area, you see, this was the higher low, this was the higher high, this was the higher low, this was the higher high. So this is the recent higher low. Till the time the price does not breach this, the uptrend is intact. When this is breached, what is going to happen? When this one is breached, the price can go like this. Then we are expecting a lower low. If the price does not make a lower low but make a higher low, or sorry, higher high, sorry, we are expecting a lower high, but if the price makes a higher high, then again this uptrend is intact. Understood? Not understood? Let me know if you don't understand. And by the way, if you are still here and you are enjoying the content, please smash that like button. It helps me a lot. It helps me with Dukas Copy also. They like me. They only understand how good the webinar is going on with those likes that you put it in the stream. All right, guys, and believe me or not, this whatever we are talking about here, my language may be a problem, or I may not be able to tell you properly, but the thing is that whatever I am saying here, you will not get it free anywhere. This is the experience of more than 15 years of my all the games with the charts. Anyways, so what I was saying, okay, now 1.1759 is already exposed, that is there. After that, if we are able to give a close higher than this one, at that time those sellers who are keeping a sell position in the market from this area here on 30th of August, when they gave a bearish engulfing stating, oh, we are in control now. Okay, sellers, I'm talking about the sellers said that, oh, we are in control and we are taking the bulls down. They take the bulls down, there's no doubt about that, but they are still holding it as a short. Now when they will be out of the market here, when we gave a close above 1.1759, then their stop loss will be triggered. These sellers will become buyers, and if they become buyers, then there will be more buying and the price can shoot towards 1.19007. Understood. Great option. Thank you, Clara. Thank you so much. I appreciate that also. Okay, so after 1.1759 is taken down, then 1.1900 will be exposed in this market. And this is just a clutter to explain you. I hope you have understood. And I will not keep this clutter on my chart. But yeah, this is still important level. I think I must keep this. Something of this can still happen. Okay, there is a possibility that you get this chance, maybe. Or otherwise, if you don't get this, because this has already happened, once retest has already been done, there is a possibility of something like this. Okay, there is a possibility of something like this. All right, guys, so now where is the resistance? 1.1759 may act as a good and strong resistance, and we can say that 1.1608, if we get another chance over there to go long, I think that will be a good opportunity to go long, because at that time we will have 1, 2, third wave, and third wave is the longest in any waves, if you have studied about the waves, although I don't trade with the waves. Okay, here is something wrong or about our analysis, and we should take it head on. We had said that there is a head and shoulder breakdown, and it looked like a head and shoulder breakdown. The price reached 0.6714, and thereafter we were expecting the price to go even further down, which was potential had a broken head and shoulder pattern targets 0.65699 area. But it did not happen, because 0.6714 acted as a good support, and the dollar in the broad market started going down, and Australian dollar appreciated against it, and this resulted in already yesterday, actually not yesterday but Friday, there was a breach of 0.6869 area, and today there has been a convincingly good candlestick on this resistance, actually above the resistance zone, and now 0.86892 is where the price is trading at. It is the day high. I must show you that it is the day's high where it is trading, and if we give a close higher than this falling trend line here and even higher than 0.6869, then we will get them as the good support zones. I'll switch to 4 hours to make it more clear. You see that after getting hit at 0.6869, the price on Friday came back, but today it is trying to go above, got resistance here, and then got support at the breached level at 0.6869. Now you see this area is already acting as a support. Now if this area is already acting as a support, then where is the next resistance? My friends, the next resistance is around 0.7002. On the way up, this may also give some resistance to the price. You see, this has been important level of support. This area of 0.6950 area was a good support for the price and resistance for the price in the past. So again, this can be a good support or resistance, but what we are looking at is 0.700 area. Why we are targeting that area? Let me show you. This is 0.7002. I have marked it with a rectangle because this is a good zone. This is a good zone of resistance. Okay, now why? You see, in the past, on 27th of January this year, it has been a good support, and on 5th of December, 5th or 2nd of December, it has been a good support. Earlier you see here on 1st of November, 27th of October last year, and 24th of September, this was a good support, and earlier here it was a good resistance. So what I want to say is that this was a good zone in the past. A lot of traders will be keeping their eye on this level. So what can eventually happen if the area is very strong? If there is some area which is very strong, or where there are a lot of eyes on it, we just call it a key level. And if we have a key level on our chart, we can trade it either way. We can sell there also, we can buy there also. How we can sell and buy, I will show you. Now, if we have to sell, we can sell near this when it is approaching from the bottom, and keep our stop loss higher and target 0.6869. But you have to see what is the structure of the market. Damien Schreier is here. Hello, friend. Hello, Damien. Welcome to the stream. I think you're late, but it's okay. We have just covered two pairs and the dollar index. I think it's gonna take another half an hour or so. So make sure that you press that like button if you have joined. All right. So what I was saying that if we see a close above this, we will have a confluence of supports. Then I'll switch to 4 hour again, and you see if the price starts coming down from here. Say if the price starts coming down from here like this, then this will be the confluence of support. Which support? One is this falling trend lines, which will be acting as a support when the price approaches from the top, and also this horizontal line of 0.6869, which is already acting as a good support to the price. So if there are two supports, then it will be a better reason. It will be a good reason for the buyers to initiate their long positions in the direction of 0.7002. So if you want to open a buy position, I think this zone will be a good area. Even today it is good because I think we have still we have 40 points of stop loss and approximately 100 points of take profit. No, it is not even 1:3, but the bullishness seems like it is very bullish and it can go to 0.7002, but the risk to reward ratio is not in favor, so I will say stay away. But if you get another chance near 0.6869, then that may be your opportunity to go long with the target of 0.7002. Even if you lose on this trade, this is worth taking a risk because the risk is very small and the structure is already very clear to us. All right, but I will just let it be like this only to my chart, and we will see tomorrow what happens. I think tomorrow or maybe day after we should see 0.7002 once, or at least 0.6999 area maybe, because this is a zone of resistance. So let us move on to the New Zealand dollar. Okay, New Zealand dollar is not difference. It was moving in a channel. We had already stated that 0.6060 looks good area to open buy in this with 0.6231 as targets. Okay, I think something wrong with my English here. As targets I must have written. TAR. All right. Okay, so yeah, this analysis was done on 4 hour. Okay, so we had said something like this, that after striking here on 9th of September, the price was trying to go down, and we had said that there is a possibility that the price will go to 0.6060 again to find that area as a good support, and maybe it will go towards 0.6231 because after that there is less possibility of coming inside 0.6060 because it was a very strong level. So after the strong level is broken, it tends to act as a good support. Although there was no test of 0.6060, but there was very good buying here. Already the buyers are in force and they are trading New Zealand dollar at the high of the day. Now what is next? On the way up, this rising channel's resistance line may offer some resistance to the price, or otherwise next resistance is 0.6231, and that is what we had said. So the key levels, if you talk, 0.6060 is a very good key level for the New Zealand dollar, and on the way up 0.6231 is going to be the next key level, and if 0.6231 is breached and we see a daily close above that, then the next level of 0.6552 will be exposed in this market. On the way down, if 0.6060 is taken down, then 0.5920 is going to be the next support for the New Zealand dollar. What do you call it, Kiwi? We used to call it Kiwi in the earlier days. Nowadays I don't know what is happening with the language. All right, the loonie here, the loonie Canadian dollar alone is called loonie, but we call loonie pair to the USD CAD, and 1.2894 seems to be exposed already in this market, friends. I don't see any further support in between. If you have anything further in your charts, maybe you can let me know, but I think this support on this candle here is already taken down, and if we see a close below this low of around 1.2971, I think we are going to see 1.2894 definitely on this market. Now a close below this opened the way to 1.2452, but this rising channel support line and this rising channel support line will provide some support to the price on the in the coming time. And also notice that the structure of the market is still an uptrend in this one. So if you are looking for opening a sell position, looking at these 3-4 candlesticks with the red color, I don't think that that will be a good idea. Okay, so just stay away from any opening any sell positions here, because you don't become aggressive just by looking at the candles. Look at the overall structure also. The price was making lower highs, lower lows. Till the time this lower low is not taken down, we cannot be sure that okay, this is a downtrend. Okay, so this is the lower low that the price has created. I will just keep it on and remember the try to remember the names, like when I say up swing pivot, this is the term that I use mostly, and I will be using mostly in my analysis. Up swing pivot. Okay, I will, for your easy reference, I am also writing this. Broken means uptrend is finished. Simple to understand. I will, if I hover here, then you will know that what does it mean. Upswing pivot, broken means uptrend is finished. All right, simple. Every time I do this, you will know what does it mean. So this is the upswing pivot. That means when the price was making higher highs and higher lows, before making the, okay, oh sorry, this is not your upswing pivot. No guys, this is not your upswing pivot. If the price would have made, I'm sorry, please forgive me on this one. If the price would have made a higher high here, then this would have been your upswing pivot. Right now your upswing pivot, I moved my charts. Right now your upswing pivot is this one. Okay, till the time the price is making higher highs, the previous low that the price has made is upswing pivot, and if it has failed to make another high, then still this is your upswing pivot. Okay, now if the price here would have made a higher high, then this would have become your upswing pivot. I'm sorry for this one, but your upswing pivot is around 1.2517. so till the time the price is trading above 1.2517, it is still in a valid uptrending structure. All right, so be cautious while you are selling this market USD in the short term, because in the short term it can take support here at this channel support, or maybe in the longer term on this channel support. And even if it takes supports at 1.2517, don't be surprised, because the structure of the market is still uptrend. Okay, I hope you got the idea. 1.3076 is the immediate resistance for the USD and 1.2894 is the immediate support for this market. USD something very wrong is happening. Okay, yesterday we saw there's a pullback, and from the pullback we saw a lot of buyers try to open the buy positions, but no, today they are out of market. You see, the stop losses must have been triggered if they had opened the buy positions here. So if the stop losses are triggered and the price has entered in that USD falling wedge again, then where is the next support? Well, 0.9372 is the immediate support for the market. Now where is the resistance? Now this broken support, I must say, this broken support is definitely going to attract some sellers when it goes back towards 0.9546 area. So make some sense? Yeah, 0.9372 is immediate support, and this may be actually a good buying zone if you really want to open the buy positions. All right, because this is your upswing pivot here. No, this is not your upswing pivot. This is your upswing pivot. So maybe I will go there, edit label, Control C. Okay, come back to USD no, edit label, Control V. Yeah, so this is your upswing pivot. Till the time this level here 0.9193 is holding, we are seeing an uptrend here in this market, my friend. And if you consider this one again, this one here as the high here, after that it has made low here. So okay, no, this is only the valid upswing pivot. Now if this is breached, then only we can say the uptrend is broken. But here you see that there are a lot of supports, possible supports at 0.9372 area, 0.9274 area before it hits 0.9193 area. So that's why we can say safely there's a very high possibility that US dollar may find some support near these areas and will start eventually its uptrend. All right, 0.9546 immediate resistance, 0.9372 immediate support for this market. USD JPY, why I said that there is no selling until 139.39 is broken, or because of the similar reasons, my friends, because of the similar reasons. See, after making this recent high here, the price made a recent low here and eventually then made a high here, and before that, before this area of 130.39 is broken, we cannot be sure that this market has entered a downtrend. So till the time this has not entered a downtrend, why we will short this? So this is similar reason. I'm trying to keep everything here, although I'm saying that stay away from the USD JPY, so I will still say stay away from the USD JPY. And if you see a counter channel forming here, something like this is possible here. Okay friends, something like this is possible, and near support, near these zones, if you find some bullish price action, okay, some bullish price action, maybe you want to open a buy position with a target of 146 because that is the ultimate target. All right, this is possible here. This is what is possible here in the coming time. Even the price can go back to 130.39 and then start going up. This is also possible. But till the time 130 till the time 130.39 is not broken, we cannot be sure that the price has entered a downtrend. Okay, so okay, silver, we are similarly, like there was an upswing pivot, now there is a downswing pivot here. This is the high, and if we edit the label, we can split and say this as a downtrend is finished, and downswing, if downswing pivot is broken, this was not this one, this was the downswing pivot 20.86. if the downswing pivot is broken, that means the recent low that the price had made on the way down before making this lowest low, if that is broken, that means now this downtrend is vulnerable, or you can say it is a possible, there is a possibility of this downtrend to change. All right, we need to see a closing above 20.86, but intentionally I have marked as 21.11. Why? Because this 21.11 has been a very good zone of support and resistance in the past. So that's why I will keep my levels to 21.11. Well, even if 20.86 is broken, if the 20.86 is broken, this level here 21.11 has been of great importance. So I want to keep a buffer of these many points before I start buying the silver again. Now if that level is broken, you see there is very least resistance after that, 22.06, 22.77, and a small resistance here near 23.12, and after that 23.84. so we have very least possible resistance on the way up, and even this area was having very less resistance. But we also see that this area, till the time this area was not covered, we were not sure whether to buy or sell. So we are still in a selling market here. Okay, till the time this level is not breached, there is a possibility that we will see sellers entering here and pushing the silver back. There is a possibility. But if this is breached, we will know, okay, now sellers are out of the market and we can simply go long in the silver. I hope you all are there with me at this stage. There is no hello, hi, okay, bye. And any comments, my friends, till now? You understand? You don't understand? You want to say a joke? There was somebody was there who was cracking jokes the other day. It was nice to have fun, because sometimes the technical analysis all goes boring for a few. All right, let's talk about the gold. Now the gold, although it is following all the levels, but I'm not very bullish on the gold. One thing being that the US dollar in the market has not been a good performer in the at least last two sessions. But even the gold was not a good performer in front of US dollar. You see, dollar has lost a lot of value in last 3-4 sessions, in the last 4 sessions. But if you compare it with the gold has not got that much of value against the US dollar in the 4 sessions. So you can say from the relativity point of view, the relatively gold is still not that strong against the US dollar. So what is the possibility here then? It means that if there is a chance for the sellers to jump in and short gold, maybe they will jump in. And where is the next possibility? Now if you are reading the chart correctly, or if you are reading the charts with me, I will not say correctly, sometimes we are wrong. If we are reading the charts correctly, and a lot of people are also looking at this chart which I am looking at of Lucas copy, then maybe they'll be looking to open their position at this confluence of the resistance. Now this is the confluence of this falling trend line, one thing, and there's a confluence of this horizontal line. So $753 is a good opportunity for the sellers to go short. Okay, I'm just speculating it as of now, but if you open a sell position here, be very careful, because while the price was going down, we were thinking that this will make another low here which is lower than 1681, but it did not make. What I'm trying to say here is that the gold should have made another lower low than 1681 if the sellers would have been strong. So this is a caution for us, that if you want to open short position, be cautious, because the sellers could not make another lower low. That means there is a possibility that this confluence of resistance may break. So what are you gonna do? So I will say, my friends, just stay away from this market till the time the price is trading in this triangle. Okay, if the price is trading within this triangle, we will not know who is stronger. And when it trades above 1753, we will know, okay, now the buyers have taken the control of the market. Let us see where the markets can go. And until 1808 we will observe, and after 1808 we will open buy positions. Why? Because below 1681 gold goes to dustbin, and above 1808 gold is a precious thingy to have. Why? Because this is the downswing pivot, my friends. This may be oh sorry, this is not upswing pivot, this is downswing pivot, like this. So you got the idea, right? I just hope you got the idea. This high here is the downswing pivot. Now till the time this is not broken, we cannot enter the long markets. I hope you are enjoying this webinar, and if you are really enjoying this, you understand this, you understand the logic behind whatever I am saying, you are with me till this point, don't forget to subscribe the channel and don't forget to press that like button which is below the video. Although you may be thinking that there are only 3 or 4 likes, but this is too much for me, okay, and I appreciate that. Okay, so I hope you got the idea about what is to be done in the gold. Till it is not breaching 1808, I don't think it's a buy. Until the time it is not breaching 1681, it's not a sell. So just stay away from this market, it's not worth it. Brent, what is happening in Brent? We were expecting 90.22 to act as a resistance now and push the prices lower. Let us see, did it act as a resistance? No, it did not act. But on the other hand, the price very clearly breached this level of 91.49 also, and this level acted as a support, and the price is now headed towards 97.57. No further questions to Brent. Brent is saying, I don't care what you are saying about me, I'm going up. Hey Rakesh, what are you saying? They should not sell me here, I'm going up, I'm taking support at 91.49. what do you got to do? Okay, I'm going to 97.5. okay, he's going to 97.57, so we cannot stop him, but yes, we can keep a check on 97.57 what happens there. And if you ask me about the structure on the 4 hour or from this here, it is down, up, down. Okay, we are looking for a lower high here. Okay friends, we are looking for a lower high because the price has already made a lower low, so we are looking for a lower high, which is possible, maybe something like this. Okay, just one possibility, or this may be like this. Which one is most probable? 100.17 is more probable, because this has two resistances, or the two reasons for the sellers to jump in. One is this falling channel and one is this horizontal level. It has only horizontal level here, but if you sell here, then that will again correspond to a confluence of resistance. So this is another possibility. I will say this is another possibility. Okay, something of this sort. So this is all possible. Now if you ask me at the current position, where is the resistance? 97.57 is the immediate resistance and 91.49 is the immediate support. Euro against the Australian dollar, I have purposely left this Fibonacci on my charts intentionally. I had left that day, and I told you that if I draw this Fibonacci at the 50%, there is a possibility that it will revert and it will reverse the position, and 61.8% is in line with the resistance at 1.4805. so there's a high probability that the price will reverse from there. Now if you don't remember that sentence, you can switch back to that webinar and open up Euro Audi, what we were talking about, and that's we said that okay, we will leave our Fibonacci levels just like this and we'll see how it unfolds in future. And this is how it is unfolding, my friends. Sometimes you have to do this technique also till when you don't have any idea about what is going to happen next. Fibonacci tool becomes a very good tool to gauge what can possibly happen. Now if we breach these lows here that the price had made, 1.4665 here and 1.4665 here, so both of these lows are at almost same level. If we breach this will be somewhat a break of double top here, somewhat double top. I am not saying exactly double top, but yes, if it is breached, the next stop will be here around 1.4565 area, and after 1.4319 area. Okay, so this is what it is going to be about the euro against the Australian dollar. But in the long run, I think it's, because it has already breached this recent lower high, so there is a possibility that the price will eventually go to 1.5277 and maybe this area 1.4565. after even breaking this area, maybe this will act as a very good support and push the prices high. This is just a thought. Let us see how the things unfold, but as of now this Fibonacci has done his job, so we are just removing it. Even we are removing this ellipse here, so okay, sorry, so that there is less clutter on my chart. I want to make it clean, okay, like this. So let us see how the things unfold. All right, talking about the US dollar against the South African rand, although it has closed the day higher than 17.3045 and next day was an inside bar, but today there has been a breach to the downside. 7.05 is where the price is trying to hold, and also notice that this has been an upswing pivot. Now what does it mean? I already told you what is an upswing pivot. Upswing pivot is a place which if holds uptrend is still intact. Now if this is breached and the price closes below 7.0503 area, that means uptrend is gone and the downtrend has started, and then we will be looking for a lower high. But till now it is still not breached, so we can safely say that yes, USD is still in an uptrend. But where is the support? 7.050 is the immediate support for this market, and resistance is still sitting at 7.3045. Nothing on this one until 7.0503 is breached. Or yeah, what you can do here is that you can look for a potential buying option close to this area, 16.70. all right, 16.70, because the price has made a higher low here, higher high here, and there's a possibility that the price, okay, no, my friend, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm wrong in this one. I'm so sorry, Clara, I'm so sorry, Damien. After making this low, the price made a high here, and after that it has made a low here. That's why we have named it as an upswing pivot. After that the price has made a high here. It has already breached on an intraday basis. It has already breached, or say we had made a intraday low which was lower than these levels, and now we can be expecting to make a lower high here, or it may convert this pattern to a head and shoulder pattern. Don't you think so? Anything that is formed here and eventually breaking this 7.50 will be like a head and shoulder breakdown, don't you think? And if that happen, something like this may happen, okay? And in that case, this will be your area of resistance to go open a short position in the direction of the trend, which will be now downtrend. All right, what we have written here, may go to 16.1050 based on bearish candle on 5th September. Let me see what is there on 5th of September. 5th. Okay, this one. Let us see on the daily. What happened on the 5th? This one here. Okay, this one here. This is what it is talking. At the resistance, it has given us a bearish engulfing and also a bearish pin bar. So this was like an indication, a small indication, yeah, now that the price is going to go down, and this is actually going down. A break of this low here around 7.05 will confirm the price of 16.706 to be achieved on the chart. USA Tech, nothing special, bearish engulfing at no support resistance, has no meaning. Let us just skip this part, even skip this area, although they are of no use to us. We have not been trading indexes, but it was taken because of some of our viewers who was intended to see USA 500 and USA Tech. Okay, the Chinese yuan seems to be strong against the US dollar. If you remember, somebody had asked about this in the webinar. After breaking below this, we are saying that 6.97 may act as a good resistance. It acted as a good resistance and even breached this rising, this short-term rising trend line. And after breaching this trend line, the price did not even come to test this area and was immediately sold off. Now this may be because of the dollar is being sold off broadly, so this may be because of that, but I am targeting this area now, 6.7160 in the Chinese yuan. Now the dollar is going to be weak against the Chinese yuan. That is what I'm thinking after looking at this price action here. All right guys, where is the resistance? 6.9330. And where is the support? 6.7160. I think this was the pair that Damien was trading. I hope he gets some idea about this one. Now here Euro JPY is a very interesting pair. I am keeping a sharp eye on this one, although it has breached this level of 144 point. What was the level actually? These were the highest levels here. Here the price had made 144.27 area, and right now the price is actually trading higher than that level. But you see, I don't want to show you this rectangle here, okay? My intention is not to show you this rectangle only. This rectangle has a pip value of approximately 1100 points, okay, almost 1100 pips. But this is very interesting thing on the monthly chart. You see, if you switch to the monthly charts, you will see that Euro JPY is approximately already giving us a close higher than this monthly candle, which had a high around 144.27, and this is where the price is trading right now. If we see a monthly close higher than 144.27, that means for next 2 to 3 months it will keep rising. Now if that happens, that means 155.15 will be possible in this market, my friends. Of course, this area here will provide some resistance to the market, 149.78, but after this break there will be a confirmed breakout of this this rectangle, you can say, or this consolidation area. If this consolidation is breached, 149.78 will be taken down and 155.15 is possible. I'll show you on weekly, it will be even better than the monthly, just to show you. Okay, you see there was a symmetrical triangle. 149.78 is the height of that triangle. After breaking higher, the price found resistance here, breached resistance, found support here, found resistance here near 145.31, and again came back to test it as a support, trying to rise here. Yen being so weak of all times, why Euro will not go beyond 144.28 when it is rising against even the US dollar right now? Now if it starts rising, it has to go to 149.78 and maybe eventually 155.15. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But as of now, no, the sellers are not letting it go higher. So what I am gonna do is I will let them fight, and whoever wins, I'll go in the direction. Although you see, if the sellers would have to win, they would have already opened their sell positions post this bearish engulfing on the daily chart on Friday, but they did not. That means the buyers are still going strong. They want to take this market to 149 and 155 levels. Makes a lot of sense here, right? Well guys, that's all from my side. Any analysis that you want me to do? Is there any chart that you want to bring us on the live screen? Please let me know in the live chat. And if you have not smashed that like button till yet, this is the time. I hope you have enjoyed the webinar. We have almost covered 56 minutes in the webinar. Yeah, I think this is the longest one till now. Do let me know about your questions. And Clara and Damien, I know that you're from Switzerland. Anwar, Clara, if you would like to let me know where you all are from, it will help me in understanding the demography of the viewers that we have. And thank you for very much for being the regular viewers of our webinars. I appreciate that. And like I say every day, I hope you got some idea about the key levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Please keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times whatever you're risking. Now with this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section. We are open for suggestions and we'll try to implement them in our future webinars. Well, that's it. Have a profitable day. Thank you very much for watching. Clara is saying thank you from Germany. Welcome Germany to the live stream. And Asman is from South Africa. Well, thank you very much from South Africa for joining us here. Well, I'm from India, and this channel Dicascopy webinars is from Switzerland. So this is nice demography, I will say again. Thank you very much guys. See you tomorrow at 16:30 GMT. Peace.